open up your webcam there, guys. So let me take your attendance there first. All right. Ang Zue is here, right? Ang Zue. Oh, a lot of
And
people.
Zoom already different.
Different, okay. Okay. All right, Catherine is here. Catherine.
Hi, yes.
Where were you, Catherine, or this one there right now? Right, I have commend your work just now directly to improve again on your rendering method this one. Right, Bun Feng is here.
Yes, I am here.
All right, Ming Kai.
Yes.
All right, Hui Xuan.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Desmond.
Yes, sir.
All right, Su Yi.
Yes, sir.
Yang Yi.
Yes, sir.
All right, Wen Han.
Yes, sir.
All right, Man Hui. Man Hui is here, Man Hui. Hui Jian.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, Marisa is here, right?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yes, sir.
All right, Gilson.
Yes, sir.
Kachun. Rachel. Rachel here. Where's Rachel?
I think they're having connection problems, so they will be coming in shortly.
All right, later there, right? Okay. Bo Xuan is here, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oi Chung is here, Oi Chung. Wen Jin. And Xiu Ying.
Yes, sir.
All right. So the rest of you guys, you can clear, right? They can join us.
Yes, sir.
Right there, right? Who is it? Wen Jin, right? Wen Jin here, Wen Jin. Oh, Wen Jin there, right? Okay. Wen Jin. Wen Hei there. So, have you guys seen basically those videos that I recorded earlier there, right? Because we actually have the public holiday on Thursday there, right? So that means your classes will start this week around today. Look like we actually interrupt Marisa kind of Saturday, right? Okay, she's looking quite sleepy there right now. Oh, so I seen that okay, some of you guys have submit the works there, right? Okay, when I actually look at the submissions over here, right? Like where is it, Catherine just now, right? Okay? Catherine, you take back again those works, is it?
Yes, teacher.
Hmm?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, don't take back again those works, right? Okay, when you
Because
submit those
I need
works,
to
right? Okay.
improve.
Yes, when you want to improve those works, right? Don't take those works back again and then you withdraw them, right? Okay, you can withdraw them, right? Okay, you can improve them back, but leave it the actual the first submissions over there back again, right? So that means we can see your kind of improvement from the first kind of drawing that you actually did and the one that actually have comment there, right? Okay, so we can see those improvements in there, right? I want to see that. So that's how actually I can evaluate back again your works there, right? Okay. Otherwise, there's no point basically, right? Okay, when you actually do those kind of works. But I can't actually write see the difference from there. Okay. I've done a few, kind of what we call that, discussion on the works before there. So that will hopefully, this one there, see? This is the one that you submit there. Okay, this is the one that you actually did just now, previously. So I added a little bit kind of improvement on the shadow itself. Okay, you can see the videos later on there. Okay, that I actually have. I haven't uploaded the first videos there. So let me check back again. So, do you have any kind of questions before we're going to start there, right? Any kind of inquiries regarding to our assignments? How many assignments that we have to create this, right? Okay, for example, yeah, right? Or what type of drawings that we have to add on that, right? Or how can we submit more than 10 drawings there, right? Maybe, right? All those kind of questions hopefully can be add also on your questions there if you have that kind of questions. Right? Any questions there, guys?
Sir, Rachel just joined the class.
Okay, get all right.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. All right, Rachel, you hear there, right? Can I see your face there, Rachel? Where were you?
Yep, sir.
Is it? Yeah. Can I see your face? Open up your webcam, Rachel, there, right? Ying here. All right. Hey, most of you guys getting more filthier there, right? Okay, during the MTO, is it? Huh? No. Right, Marissa, right? Getting more bigger there, right? More filthier there, right? No? Is it? No, lah, right? Okay. You guys looking good, right? You're looking good there, right? All right, guys. Okay, how's it? Okay, what do you think about our first assignments there? Catherine there, right? Okay. How is it there, right? One of the things that you have to remember, okay, of course, okay, first of all, okay, when you submit those works, don't forget to submit also your original photos. Okay, maybe I forgot to add it in our brief there, okay, but please send also your original photos there. Okay? So that means if we are going to, because we have two sessions there, okay, two sessions for every week, and practical and tutorial class, lecturing class also have two sessions there, right? That means I'm going to see you guys, all 7 groups, twice a week there, okay, twice a week there, okay, and you guys also going to be twice a week, okay. That means 4 times basically we're going to see each other, right? Okay. So hopefully there is something that we can focus into to improve more on your development skills from here, okay. And of course, even though when I the first kind of demonstration that I did in our lecture class, which I'm actually using the kind of vector-based kind of techniques to paint those kind of photos there, right? Okay, those kind of illustrations there, right? But you can actually start with this kind of methods there first, all right? This kind of methods there first, okay? Draw back again all those basic structures there, strokes, before you paint the shadows on top of the base colors there. Okay, on top of the base colors there. Right? This is the first kind of exercise the technique that you can practice there. Okay, to develop your kind of understanding when it comes to drawing the digital portraits. Okay, if you seem doesn't quite understand how to experiment with the vector-based kind of technique. But these vector-based techniques, I would say that you guys have been experiment before, right? From the previous image manipulation classes, is it? But this kind of techniques is not that quite hard as long as you have the fundamental understanding on the basic proportions. This is one of the good examples there. If you want to start with the vector-based kind of technique before you're going to go into more detailings here like this. If you take a look at this kind of detailings, they use only 2 or 3 different kind of colors to create those kind of hair strokes for the shapes of the hair. But the complexity of that we can see from here is only based on the shadows that they actually construct based on the patterns from those original photos there, right? Okay? All right. But the proportion has to be right first. But for those who have a kind of weakness, okay, focus more on the drawing strokes there here. Okay. Same goes to Johari there. Okay, I show some of the demonstrations just now. All right, and also the rest of you guys here, okay, when you want to paint the hairline and strokes over here, okay, using the 2 different brushes only there. I'm using the ultimate pencil heart to paint the hair, to draw the hairline. Okay. Did I share the screen?
Sir, you didn't share the
I didn't share
screen.
the screen. All right, sorry there, guys. Sorry there, guys. Okay, you should actually write. Inform me just now. Okay, now. Okay, if you check a look at that, okay, this is basically, okay, the first kind of the second methods that I actually show on for group 1 there, okay, in practical class, and come to paint it up those styles there. All right, and then you can also use those vector-based kind of styles like this there to experiment with your methods of coloring there, okay. Either use vector-based from AI or you can use Photoshop at the same time there, okay. You can combine them together there, okay. So basically the proportion has to be right first. One of the most important thing when you want to experiment with this kind of styles that the proportion has to be right first. So to get the proportion right, and of course, we have to draw all the elements there, right? Okay, draw the elements there first. Right? For example, like this one. I have this kind of photos with me, right? Zhang there, okay? He actually can develop kind of understanding when it comes to draw basically his proportions there. When he draw the proportion of those drawings there, okay? You kind of see basically the methods is right there, okay? But the lack of understanding that he has right now when he wants to draw back again is by adding those colors there, right? So for those who had these kind of problems, if you want to draw something there, okay, you want to draw your photos there back again, right, okay? Or you want to paint them back in digital kind of format as what we actually have done before. Okay, can you see that, okay? A lot of people draw differently, okay? They draw the nose trail like this. I don't know where you get ideas from there, okay? Take a look at how actually I start with those drawings there, right? To draw the nose structures there. This is what I start with, okay? The lips there, okay? I draw the lips using those line, the mouth kind of line there, okay? And then I'm going to start to draw the lips, but I'm not going to combine basically the areas there, the lips areas there, right? Okay? The lips line there, okay? I didn't actually combine them. Same goes to this one there, right? Okay, so draw the eyebrows back again, press a little bit some of the areas. Okay, this is basically the fundamental kind of methods that some of you guys might going to use them first when it comes to, okay, the area, this is the highlight, this is the shadows there, right? So I'm going to draw the tone of those line for those nose there, okay, before basically I'm going to paint them, okay? These areas basically, a lot of people make mistake when they draw the line. They draw the line here. What the hell is that there, right? Draw those hairlines. This is how actually we draw the hairlines there, okay? See? The hairlines there. Moving 1, 2, 3, 4, right, according to the strokes. Because the hairline has to be came in different kind of way when it comes to draw between the hair and also the skin, right, okay? Or the faces there, right, okay? I'm using basically the strokes from the hair to form basically the hairline and strokes here, see? Look carefully to your kind of photos there if you're to draw them. You see, right? And I'm using the shadows kind of, this is the shadows there, right? That form basically the hair kind of strokes there, right? To develop that kind of flows there. That's how it goes. And the results are going to be look like this. Oh, sorry, there. Okay. Make it right first, the line, shadows line, before you are going to add some colors there, right? The proportion has to be right there first. Okay. And the rest of it is all about your creativity later on to apply those kind of line back again. There. All right. Check back again where actually I get, and also this kind of areas can, if I actually thick a little bit areas for this areas there, so this area has to be thick a little bit also. Press a little bit to show the tone, the value of tone for those eyebrows there, right? Okay. Improve your drawing skill by working with the strokes several times, then you can improve your drawing styles there in order to develop any kind of drawings later on there, right? So what I can do from here, do some selections there, right? I can even use lasso tools or can use those selections tools there. Right now, I can actually increase back again the kind of like, what we call that, the photos there, right? Then I'm going to use those quick selection tools, select the areas that I want to paint. Like this. Zoom in a little bit. We can improve it, like alternate to select some of the areas, right? Deselect some of the areas there. So what I can do now, okay, this is the one that you can paint a bit. Too much there, right? Maybe I just leave it over there first. Over here first, right? What I can do from here, come out, I can create a base colors here. What are the base colors, I think? Add new layers. This is the base color, for example, there. And add over here. What I can do from here, I can actually erase some of the mistake that I've done from the selections. You can use lasso tool also to work with it there, guys. Some of the areas over here, just refine them back, right? Okay. But this one, I can paint it up just to cover those areas there. When you have the base colors like this, okay, follow through my kind of methods first. If you seem doesn't have any kind of different methods there that it's not work for your lessons there, right? Make sure the whole things have been covered there first there, right? Okay. Okay, when you have the base colors over here, I think the base colors is a bit more lighter there, right? Oops, sorry, this one. Select first, and you can add more lighter, right? Okay, of tones, a bit more lighter there, right? Of his face not yellowish there, okay? It's a bit kind of pinkish a bit there, right? Okay, there. Kind of pinkish there, right? Okay, not. Maybe I'm going to use these base colors that works to change a bit. So what I can do next? Brush, soft brushes there. Adjust basically the flows into minimum there, right? And then I'm going to try to add the basic kind of shadows there. So as a size, it start to paint, okay? The directions of the light, okay? Light came from this side there. Remember that, okay? The side of the light sources there, right? But some of the areas, there's a shadows line, okay? Like this one, right there below the neck, all right? And this one, all right? So paint them back there, okay? If you use the vector base, yes, you can. Don't be afraid there, guys, to paint the shadows there. Some people, okay, they're kind of afraid there to experiment with the shadows there. They find out that, right, oh, my face is going to be like a panda there, okay? Come on, guys, don't be so ridiculous there, okay? Or negative there, okay? You want to learn to paint, you have to learn to define the shadows areas there, the formations of the shadows there first. And of course, using layers there, right? This is masking there, right? What you have to be afraid of there, right? Okay? We're using layers there, guys. So don't be afraid there, right? To experiment with the techniques there. You want to be good at what you do, you have to brave and make mistakes there first. And then we can improve them from time to time there, right? So size has to be changed according to the areas that you want to paint. If I want to use a small areas like this, I'm going to reduce a little bit kind of my brush is there. Okay. He has a kind of details like okay. So I don't know what is it, maybe the pimples there, okay. I'm just playing around with it there. Right, Zenzang? Zenzang is not here, right? It's a group one. Just now I cannot actually use it, right? Okay, your photos just to comment because I have commented a lot of people just now, okay, so I'm using this one, okay, your kind of photos back again towards other people using grayscale kind of tone there before they add some colors there, right? Okay, there's a lot of different kind of techniques you can actually apply there, okay, but I'm using a very straight ahead kind of style there right here to paint because I want to give you guys hopefully a very simple kind of analogies there, like, or methods there, how it works here. Sorry there, right? So what you can see right now is the base colors there. Practically base color, okay, with the right kind of proportions there. Okay, the proportion will make your drawing become more better there. Okay, remember that. That's why I always emphasize on the proportions. Okay? And we can add another details from here. All right. So if you think that okay, you want to improve, you want to see all the efforts that you've done, okay, kind of quite almost kind of right or complete, okay, color the eyes there back later, okay. Start to color the eyes there first. You can see some of the details there, and all the detail will came in on the okay, will be appear there, okay, from the process there, right. And then the eyes is not purely black. It's ridiculous if people draw in black colors there. It's a brown or dark brown there, right? Check back again. See? It's not purely black there, right? There's no such thing as black colors there, guys. See? Not purely black there, right? So what I can do is I can use the same methods there like now to paint over here. I can actually change, improvise them using brown colors here. improvise there, okay? But according to the needs and methods there. Use your brain, use your kind of analogies of learning experience from other subject that you guys been working on before. And then I'm going to use some highlights a bit from this one there. Okay? Add more highlights. Be some extra details there. Then you can see the whole things kind of appear there, okay? It's kind of extend there, okay? From the paintings here, right? So what else we can do from here? All right. What we can do here right now, the lips there, okay? The lips is a bit kind of pink there, okay? Pinkish there, okay? What I can do, I can paint over here the face, like this one, see? I'm using 6% of those, what we call that, those flows there. So from here, I'm going to paint. See the way how I do I paint? I'm circling around sometimes to add some shadows tone there right from here. Look at the photos back again, okay, where basically the tone there, okay? But I didn't paint the whole thing, right? It looked like a lipsticks there. Remember that. Then a bit more kind of tones over here. Just a bit. I'm using a same old brushes that works. Okay, take a look side by side here. See some of the things that you might going to be works there, right? This technique basically is good for beginners to work with it. So how actually I'm going to blend the lips kind of line. Okay, wait up, right? I just put some highlights over here there first. You see the highlight tones over here? Press a bit. So they give more kind of qualities of impact on those visuals there. Okay, so what are the next thing I can do, right? Okay, so the skin tone has a high, pink kind of tone there. Okay, what I can do here, if I make mistakes, I'm going to paint over to the new layers there. And go to this one, just to blend back again. New layers there. I'm using new layers there. It's supposed to be new layers. Okay, I thought I put those new layers there. Paint over here a bit, right here a bit there, right? Right, to add more kind of tones there. I'm using almost reddish or pink kind of colors there to work. And it goes into this one. Am I going too fast for you? Hopefully not there, right? Okay, so I begin to paint and stand out those kind of visuals, okay? One step at a time there. There's a few number kind of colors, you can see those from photos there, right? Okay, maybe the reflections of lighting that make the changes from there. That's why when we paint, we focus on those kind of lighting and details there, right? That. So you can stand out those kind of pictures, okay? Right, from time to time there, right? That's the size a bit. Then add some of the details over here. Highlights normally, right? See the highlights came over here a bit there. And maybe some of the highlights a bit over there, but not too much there, right? And of course, these areas also had a highlight there. We are not actually going to more photorealistic, okay? I'm not actually going from there, okay? But at least you can get as close as you can when you paint it up there. Okay. Highlights over there a bit of highlights over here. All right. And also over here, right? As you can see here, okay. So all the things that you have been worked out, okay, have been what we call that stand out, okay, from one step at a time, there, okay, to see the difference from there. Of course, if you look comparing to the real photos, there will be a bit kind of difference there. So don't get into perfection, right? Okay, study the basics kind of tone difference, okay, when it comes to work script. Okay, let's see, okay, the colors over here that I can actually use to paint back again some of the areas for the shadows here. The size, and see, okay, whether I can actually get into more kind of details there. Right there. And he actually like a stubble kind of shave kind of effects there. Okay, what I can do, I can use a bit kind of greenish there, and I kind of use it to paint that areas there. See? And use a green kind of tone over there, and a bit over here, just to blend it up. See? That's basically the craft there, okay? That if you don't actually write, maybe not actually came to the class or look at how actually I paint, okay? You won't be able to see that kind of the value of that kind of combination of colors there. But draw and do it one step at a time there, right, to work there. There's a yellowish kind of colors over there. I can paint over there, right, okay, to make it right, okay, for the tone, okay. I'm kind of using a bit right here and a bit right here there, okay. Give the mixture there, okay, on the tone itself there, right. And of course, this area we can actually add a bit kind of different kind of tones here. Same goes to these areas there, right. Take a look back again to the photos. Yeah. Right. Always take a look there, okay. Then you can see, okay, that you almost as close as what you saw from those reference there, but using some different kind of paint kind of styles there, right. That's basically the we have to learn to develop the different kind of value of tone there between illustrations, also photos there, right. I'm not going too realistic, but as long as you can get the tone right, they give more advantage for you later on there, right. So now, how about the hair? I'm going to do these selections areas first, like this one, and I improve a bit kind of selections over there and over here a bit there, right. So what I can do here is I can actually copy and paste, and I can multiply, for example, there. But I can also use different kind of, okay, let's just say I'm going to use, this is not pure, this is almost pure black there, right, okay. But what I can do, using the same gray tone kind of colors there, make it more darker there, right. Do some selections, and let's just say I'm using backspace there. Hit backspace there, okay, to blend between the shadows and the colors of the hair and also the skin tone there, right. So right now we can easily delete this kind of what we call that messy kind of things that we actually add from there. Right now, this area is there. I can actually paint either using brush, right? The same brush, or you can use a hard round brush is there, right? The what we call that pencil brush is there, just to draw basically some of the details there. Soft a little bit. Okay, for drawing what we call that women kind of hair, they have to be came with this kind of strokes there, right? You see, the very tiny kind of strokes there. That's how actually you can actually add the kind of details later on. Right? So now there's a lot of way to draw and paint the hair. First of all, you can see the shadows line. What you can do, add some of the tones over here. You can use gradient if you want to. And then what I can do right now, I can use soft brushes. I can add some flows for the shadows, for the flows, and then I can do paint over here. All right. Do some selections first. All right. Add new layers. If you're afraid you make mistakes there, right? What I can do, I paint over to this. All right. Either can I use multiply, reduce the opacities, because we use kind of very dark kind of tones over here, there, right? Then see these directions there, okay, or the shadows there. There's a light came over there also at the same time. This is one of the simplest way that I actually use to paint the shadows on those hair. Right, this part basically we have to delete a bit right later on. These areas here, because it's cover basically some of the colors from the skin tone is now there, right? So what I can do right now, the shadow kind of tones over here, I will paint them back. You can see basically right, all the tone were coming over the right, this kind of rendering there, right? So what I can do right now, one of the easiest way, okay, this is what basically, right? See? Oh, this one there, right? I delete a bit here. I want to mix them up with the shadows, with the hair strokes there, right? So what I can do from here, right? I'm using multiply for that. Highlight there, right? Brush is I can use soft brushes there first to add some highlights here. Not using multiply, using new layers there, right? For example, like this one there first. Then I can use these brushes, add a little bit kind of details there. This is not basically the gray colors, gray kind of tones of the gray hairstyles there, but I'm using this kind of what we call that strokes there, right, to add some of the detail for the hair, right? It's quite easy when you draw this kind of hair, but if you draw the long hair, go through back again the shadows there, okay, and highlight that, form basically the flows of the hairline. Okay, focus on the strokes of the hair line there, right? Okay, it takes some time there to render there, right? Okay, so you have to be more careful there when if you take a look at how actually I look into the reference there, right? I kind of actually, right, always put my eyes there into those reference there. I didn't actually just paint without having enough kind of check back again my reference at the same time there. See, this is how it goes, like when you draw a very simple kind of hair kind of structures there, right? All right. Here it goes there. And of course, these areas there, okay, the eyebrows there, for example, there. Let's, I kind of feels there, okay, I kind of feel there that we can actually right improvise because he actually has a very thick kind of eyebrows there. So I kind of want to improve a bit from here. Adjust a little bit the colors there, and then you can paint the rest. Soft kind of line there, right? You can add more and more details later on there, right? Even though the shadows for the eyebrows here, there's a different kind of tone there, right? So what we can do, add a bit more tone, soft brushes, adjust the flows back again on 6%, right? Okay, 5%, and then you can add more tones over here. Oops, this one there, right? To blend it out back again. It can be. Okay. You guys get it? The background itself, okay, a lot of people always have this kind of mixture kind of feelings there, okay? I kind of can use this kind of backgrounds here. Brush, and I can paint. Size, because we want to make our presentations there, right? Okay, become a little bit kind of harmonized there, harmonies there. When we want to paint them back. If you look at how actually I managed to work with it, right? It looked like I'm using a very classical kind of tone there, okay, based on these images there. So what are the mistakes that I find from here? Improve bit back again the O's. This kind of details there, okay? Erase some of the things that's not quite proper here. And go to this one there, right? Just erase them. Maybe the selections is too much, that's not okay, too obviously, right, follow through the original photos there. So we can actually erase them, refine them back. Okay. So go back to the backgrounds. What I can do from here, right, I can use a very simple kind of methods there, like glowing kind of effects, using the hot round brushes, around 4% maybe. It's like a glow effect there, right? See? They give a kind of like romantic kind of moment there, okay, for these photos there. Classic kind of looks there, right? A blinding kind of light. See? Soft kind of line, okay, to work with it. All right. There's a lot of things we can add more and more if you want to, okay, on the details there, depending there how it works. But learn one step at a time, but try to get into kind of details there, okay? But use one step at a time, okay? Draw base colors there, add new layers for the shadows, tone, and then add new layers for the highlight there, okay? And you can mix them around there, right? Don't just do everything in one single kind of layers there, right? And rushing the whole thing there, okay? Look into those reference side by side and see where the shadow going to be fall off. Study basically the separation between light and shadow at the same time there, right? Okay? That's how it works there, right? If I want to add a bit more kind of, because if you look at my face there, okay, there's reflections, there's a highlight there over here because the light came from this side there, right? And there is some sort of reflection kind of light came over here. So if I want to, right, do a bit kind of improvement, okay, there's a light came over here, right, okay? So what I can do there, right? I can add another highlight or maybe yellowish kind of colors over here. Okay, over there, right? See, same goes to this one there. Right? They will give an extra kind of values there on your right on your paintings there. Same goes to the hair there, right? This kind of methods basically directly is a the old traditional kind of styles there that we been using okay, when to paint our portrait directly to make it kind of different than the rest of the common kind of styles there that we can see. Okay. All right. The different kind of values there that we can actually achieve from the original photos directly. Different kind of values there of work. All right. That's how it goes. Any questions? Marissa, how is it? I know you can do better than that, right? Of course we can there, okay? Learn one step at a time there, guys. Okay, I didn't, even though the first kind of attempt in our lesson class, I did using the vector-based kind of methods that I get to work with it, experiment with the colors there. Make sure you have the reference with you when you want to experiment them. But when it comes to develop back again our fundamentals, understanding there to paint, go back into these kind of methods back again, working one step at a time that I get to work with it. Take a look back again how I actually paint during the process of painting okay in my using my faces there okay, and there's a lot of way for us to work okay, but you need to understand about the quality of what we call that. Okay, let me write down a bit for you guys there. But the quality of those directions of the light shadow at the same time directly. Can you see it right now? This is the what I call right the hot spot directly, or the source of light directly, the hot spot or the backlight directly. Sorry, directly the backlight that reflects right the structures of those faces there, right? The highlight came over here. All right, the highlight there, right? And the shadows fall off there, right? Okay, the shadows, the curve shadow fall off to this kind of directions there, right? Okay, this is basically some reflections light also that we can see, all right, from the environment itself directly. Those are things that we can do directly to work there. So I'm using the very soft brushes around 4 to 5%, maybe 6% kind of flows, right, to works. I'm using the pencil heart, Carl pencil heart there to draw the line. So mix them up there. Right, I'm using a pencil heart there, right? Carl Ultimate pencil heart that you works on that. All this kind of understanding will help you to gain more kind of improvement there, okay? But do it slow and steady. You have 2 weeks to complete there, okay? Always take a look at the reference when you draw. Don't just use imaginations there, please. and think before you draw and paint it, right? Okay. All right, guys. This is Saturday, right? So I want to leave you guys early a bit, right? Okay, so you guys can take a rest. All right. How many subjects you guys have this semester? 3 only, there, right? 3 only, but you have several kind of sessions there, right? So it's quite hectic a bit. But for us, we can maintain to to work with that kind of one particular assignment at a time. But I'm going to put it into the more consultations kind of sessions there, so that we can go through with your some of the mistakes that we can see from your friends kind of works that we can improve from there, right? Okay. Same goes to this. Like I have Jolene there, okay, not this one, but Jolene kind of works before, right? Okay. So Catherine, hopefully you can improve from there, right? Okay, Jolene there, okay. Jolene also have this kind of situation. Okay, this is the first kind of attempt for Jolene kind of works. So I kind of retouch back again Jolene kind of illustrations to use the same method there, but I'm using a purplish, pinkish kind of colors to add some value of tone of shadows there. And of course, remember, okay, don't be afraid to make some sort of what we call that actions there, okay? If you make mistakes, you can improve there, okay? For me, there's a lot of things we can improve from here based on the reference that we have, but for the beginnings, it's more than enough for us to understand how to operate the shadows there first, and the hairline and strokes using the proper kind of brushes, different kind of sizes, flow to control basically the structure back again. All right. Anything else you want to share with me? The summation is next week. You can try also using one of your friend. Where is it? Okay, Jacinda. Okay, I know that she's actually quite committed with her works there. She did a few number kind of styles there based on her drawing, okay? Anime, manga kind of style, right? Okay, it's also one a very good kind of commitment there, okay? Even though it can be improved from time to time, okay, but the manga kind of styles there, okay? Anime styles there. I kind of quite what we call that respect, right? Okay? With this kind of student who actually really show her interest to develop more kind of understanding on her works there, okay? Because by the end of the day, you the one who actually I'm going to evaluate, okay? I'm going to evaluate your works individually there. If you put a commitment on that, I would say that, okay, either I want to give 19 per 20 or full marks depending, but I see some of the mistakes there from there, right? Okay, that actually have share some of the comment from there, okay? That mean it cannot have 19, right? Okay, maybe 18 or 17 there maybe, right? Full mark, almost a full mark committed on the works there, okay? So make sure you get a very highest mark on yourself, individual achievement from this exercise or for these assignments there, right? From that out of 20, and try to give yourself some of the time to develop the concept of understanding to paint, all right? And draw at the same times. All right, guys? Okay. Any questions there? Wing Jun, any questions? Catherine Teltabi is there? No, they're right. Yi. Ming Kai, playing games, huh? All right. Okay, guys. If you don't have any
Sir,
questions, yeah.
actually, I submitted one of my work, and could you give me some feedback? But that's my first attempt, lah.
Where is it? Oh, this one there.
Yeah, that's my first attempt, so I will try to redo it with the method you taught just now.
All right. So, yeah, I would say, okay, the hairline, okay, see the hairline, quite messy there, right?
Yeah.
It's just like you brush your hair using the, what we call that, the rough kind of brushes there, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So can improve more from that strokes
Yeah.
there, right? I think you're using hard round brushes, right?
Yeah, I'm using hot round
Okay,
brushes.
using the pencil brushes there to give
Okay.
more kind of soft kind of line there,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Remember there, okay, what you actually have done before in the previous kind of assignment for the last classes, right? Last semester there, right?
Yeah.
Please do pay attention on your drawing skills there when you come to draw any kind of illustrations there, right? Okay. Pay more attention on your drawings. Every one of you guys, not only Marissa there, okay, but every one of you guys there, pay more attention on your drawing skills there. When you get it right, when you draw digitals but almost look like a traditional pencil kind of drawings, there you basically have that kind of right kind of path of working with the kind of illustrations here. So like Marissa kind of drawings that we can see what some of the common mistakes that okay. Draw the tip there, Marissa. Look
Yeah.
like everything look like stiff and hard there, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, the line over here also can be improved, right? Okay. What I can do from here there, right? First of all, okay, I'm using black color, right? Okay. When you draw them, soft line there, okay, soft kind of line there, okay. When I start to draw these kind of areas, kind of using a very soft kind of line that works. The lips, remember what I say, when you draw the lips, you draw the mouth first, for example, like this one there, right? The feet, basically, you just have to draw, right, very light kind of line there, okay, to indicate those teeth there, okay. There doesn't have to be, everything has to be kind of thick there, okay. Emphasize on the quality of line altogether there, okay, when you draw those teeth there. And the lower lips and the upper lips doesn't have to be combined together, right, in terms of the line there, right. Remember that. It doesn't have to be combined together there, all right? The eyes, okay, the thick of the eye, the thickness of the line, it has to be improved. The eyebrow
Yeah.
stroke there, right?
So
The
I
hair
think
stroke there, right?
it would be better if I change the brush type.
Brush, yes. And use the same methods as you draw traditionally using the pencil brushes there, right? Okay. Those are one of the things there, okay, we can see from there. And then when you paint back again, okay, the shadows and tones, when you add some highlights there, okay, for example here. One of the things that people always not notice there, okay, the light there, okay, if you actually add some highlights, okay, for example, like this one, they will give more kind of enhancements back again to your visuals there. You see, small different changes that you make, right? They will give a lot of impact back again if you look back again closer on your kind of reference there. Okay, that's why take a closer look to your reference, add new layers there if you're afraid to make mistakes, and you can see the difference there. All right.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So, Boxuan, okay. All right. So study back again. Okay. Refer with some of the. I think the best way, spend more times to develop this kind of skills there. Whether you're going to paint portrait of yourself later on, okay, for the assignments, and then you want to practice back again to draw any kind of characters there, subject, object, okay, they're going to use the same method there, guys. It's only how actually you construct back again those kind of detailing using your drawing methods there, right? And vector base also the same thing, basically, Ricky, because that will indicate some of the details there. If you can see some of the vector based kind of styles, right, like this one, like this method there, for example, also, Ricky, there has a number kind of details there, especially on the hair strokes and styles there. Okay, that actually indicate the form of the structures in the right way, other than the solid kind of line work there, right? But this is one of the styles that basically, if you have understand how to operate with the shadows and light together, this is one of the best style also you can actually add into your skill to develop your kind of portfolios there, right? As long as the line work is really is right and very solid and firm there, right? Okay. So I would suggest for you guys to create this kind of work, body of work for your own portfolios there. And share also in your IG, share also on your social medias there, okay? Start to promote yourself from now on there, okay? And show the process also, right? The weakness, the mistake that you have done, and then you can improve from 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 time to time there, okay? As a multimedia kind of students, promote your works from there. Don't use other people's kind of characters there just to put some of your icon there, okay? Use yourself kind of creations from now on there, okay? Otherwise, there's no point you learn multimedia or graphic design or creative kind of design there, okay? Even though I love SpongeBob, but as a designer there, okay? Use your own creations, right? Now create your own cartoon version of yourself using the same methods, and put into your icon there, right? Be more creative like that than you use other people's kind of works. Remember, okay, you use other people's kind of works, they don't pay you nothing from there, right? If Nickelodeon pay you to use this icon, no, you just using because you like it there, right? That's all. But no profit kind of sharing from there. So that's what's the point there, right? Only a self-satisfaction there, right? I would say the best self-satisfaction, you use your own creations there from now on to become your own icons. Not because we are egoing itself, okay? We put some sort of, not, we put ourselves a standard, okay, on those designs. Standard on yourself. Okay? All right? Anything else there? No? All right, good luck there, okay? And also please keep update with me, okay? Don't be shy there, okay? I would say that I quite surprised this semesters when I actually greet you guys back again. There's a few number kind of students actually, right, greet me just like they don't actually, you guys, they haven't seen me before there, right? I'm quite surprised, huh? Why actually, right, this student actually, right, just have to greet me there, okay? Okay, just like you doesn't know me at all, right? Okay, last semester you didn't meet me there, okay? I quite not like quite playing some of the jokes from there, okay? Tease you guys back again. Marissa, you don't actually greet me there, right?
Huh?
You not greet me on the first day there, right?
Because it was like a lot of people in the classroom, so
No,
I
no,
was
right.
like,
No.
okay, I keep quiet.
I'm okay because I know, okay, because what I quite surprised, okay, some of you guys, okay, just sir, my name is blah blah blah, okay, I'm from here, okay, I'm going to join your classes. All right, okay lah. It's a good kind of greeting lah. Okay, I'm not saying it's wrong, okay, but I'm saying, okay, whether they actually knowing me actually, okay, in the first phase for last semester or not, or maybe they try to be polite. It's good there, okay. It's try to be, but it's good there, okay. I'm quite surprised lah, okay. Is it I'm doing right now, right? Okay, just to greet you guys there. I just want to have a formal kind of, what we call that greetings, okay, because we have another two assistants, right? Okay, that actually assist to the groups there, right? So I have to be create more proper because hopefully it can help you guys to have some more directions from the lessons there, right? But unfortunately, our college is not going to be open there, right, until the end of the semester, is it?
Yeah.
Because I have the discussion also with some of the colleagues there, okay? Because if we opened up, yes, it's fine, but the classroom doesn't fit all of us there. So it's just kind of, we're still going to do some online. I love to record my sessions there, but the problem is maybe some face-to-face kind of interactions. You might not going to have all of you guys there, okay, from the session. But basically, we can do back-to-back. Okay? Hopefully, this session also, this kind of maintaining session also can help you guys to gain more understanding, right? Okay. Right. The only thing that privilege that we have, if you can see me around, okay, it might going to, I can actually show you guys in front of your laptop. That's all there, right? And I can see how actually you move your hands, okay? Sometimes people, when they draw there, right, they kind of draw like this one there, right? Like hard there, okay? You make this soft kind of movements there and you draw there, right? Don't press too hard there, okay? And sometimes they want to draw there, okay? They just move one straight line and then they undo back again, and then actually, right, they undo the strokes, and then they draw the another straight line, they undo back again. It's just like this doesn't develop the confidence there. Right, the most important thing that you have to remember that, okay, you have to develop that kind of confidence when it comes to control your tablet. Same goes to the pencil at the same time there, right? Okay, all right. Liang Yi there, okay.
Yes.
You changed your
sir.
hairstyles or what? This semester, right? Or you
No.
came from other other groups there? You
I'm from group 4.
group 4, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. Anyone actually from this group actually have to recite back again the subject's introduction to illustrations? Anyone? No? Bo Xuan, how much you get?
B mine?
B minus?
Yeah.
B minus there.
Yeah.
Hopefully this semester you can actually target A there, right?
Okay.
Right. Okay. So the rest of you guys also the same, right? Okay. It doesn't matter, okay, if you get B right last semesters, right? This is first start there, right? And this semester basically you have some sort of advanced kind of method that I actually show you guys last semesters to prepare for this digital illustrations there. So that means you have used the same methods, the same tablet, the same kind of tools for almost 2 semesters there. I can hopefully can improve a bit more from there. All right. The main kind of important kind of rules to get through with it is your drawing skills. Remember that. Improve your confidence on your drawings, even though you draw on top of the layers there. As what I actually show you guys there, right? Spend more times, develop your drawings kind of skills there from there, using the right kind of brushes there. Last semesters, I'm using old version kind of Photoshop there, right? This semesters, I'm using almost the same Photoshop kind of versions like you guys, but I'm only focused only 2 brushes there, pencil hard. And I kind of use also some soft brushes, soft pressure brushes, and also what we call that hard round a bit with this, what we call that effects, and also the soft round brushes there. Okay. As I told you guys before, I'm not using fancy brushes, but maybe when it comes to the third assignments, we can actually experiment. I will experiment with the few fancy kind of brushes there, right? Hopefully, if I can explore from these new versions kind of tools there, okay? All right, so thank you very much. Don't be shy to ask questions, okay, in our group WhatsApp or maybe personal kind of WhatsApp there, okay? Even though my kind of schedules kind of tight there, okay, these semesters, right? The same goes to last semesters, but it's great, okay, to have the work there, right? But you guys can actually write, just ask me anytime that you want there. Okay? Thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Take care of yourself. And all right. The attendance there. Oi Chung is here.
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. Kachun. Manhei. Manhei, Kachun is not here, right? Can you confirm?
Kachun is not here.
He's attending or not?
I'm not quite sure.
It's okay. Hopefully, right? Okay. Hopefully, right? Okay, we can actually cover them back later on. All right, guys. Okay, thank you very much then. All right.
Okay.
Have a good weekend. All right.
Yes,